We are at home cooking with Miss Brenda D. So welcome from Miss Brenda D and our family.
Hello everyone, how y'all doing on this nice beautiful day? Today we're making some old-fashioned chicken and dressing just in time for Father's Day. Yes, and here are our ingredients. In our large bowl, I have some wings, legs, and thighs, and we're going to season them up with some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and seasoned salt. We're mixing our seasoning into our chicken. Here I'm using my very large roasting pan, which I'm going to bake my chicken in. I'm placing my chicken into my roasting pan, and I'm showing y'all how I, fold up my wings as well. I'm using quite a bit of chicken because I'm going to make 2 pans of dressing, one to take to my mother-in-law's house and then one for my house. Here I'm adding my onions and my celery. I'm using like a cup of each because I'm making a lot of chicken and dressing. Here I'm checking to see if I have enough vegetables, and I do. And now I'm adding a little butter. This is optional. And now I'm adding my water. Make sure you add enough water to cover your chicken because this is what makes your broth. I'm going to place this in a 375 degree oven for like 1.5 hours to 2 hours, or until your chicken gets tender. And I'm going to be right back. Here I'm preparing my cornbread. I'm adding my self-rising flour and my cornmeal. No need to add any baking powder or salt because our self-rising flour has baking powder and salt in it. Now I'm adding my eggs and my milk. And we're going to mix this until it gets as smooth as we can get it. Here I'm adding some oil to my skillet. If I was making some cornbread for one of my meals, I would heat up my oil in my skillet before adding my cornmeal batter. Now I'm removing some of the oil from the sides and bringing it towards the middle. Every time I do this, I think about my mother. She used to always do this. I'm going to place this in a 385 degree oven for like 25 minutes. And then I'm going to broil it for like a few seconds because you can't leave your broiler. Stand right by your oven until it gets brown and then remove it from your oven. My cornbread is all finished. Now I'm going to let this sit in the pan and cool. Now I'm removing my cornbread from my pan. I have crumbled it up, and you just crumble this up as best as you can. I decided to use something bigger, y'all, because that bowl wasn't big enough. So now we can continue this process. We're gonna start adding our seasonings. Here I'm adding my poultry seasoning and my sage and my chopped boiled eggs. Anyone remember the chopped boiled eggs in their dressing? Now I'm adding some of the chicken broth with the vegetables. I decided to use a slotted spoon so I can remove majority of the vegetables out because I didn't want to pour all the broth in there because it all depends on how much cornbread you have. And then I'm going to add some more broth. Make sure to add enough broth because the cornbread mixture, it soaks up the broth, and so make sure you put enough in so that your cornbread dressing won't turn out dry. Just add a little bit at a time because you can't add too much broth as well. That's why I say just put a little bit in there at a time. As you keep watching, you can see how the cornbread mixture will soak up the broth. Now is the time to taste to see if your dressing has enough salt or the other spices. Okay, as y'all can see how the cornbread mixture has soaked up the broth, I decided to add just a little bit more. And I'm also adding a little more salt. Make sure to keep tasting to make sure your dressing is flavorful. Now I'm adding a few pieces of chicken that I have, broke into pieces, and so I'm doing it just like they used to do back in the day, y'all. We're gonna stir this up one last time. Here I'm adding a little oil at the bottom of my casserole dish. This is what helps your dressing to have the crispy edges, and so I'm adding a little oil. Okay, now I'm adding my cornbread mixture into my casserole dish. I made sure I made extra for my mother-in-law because she loves chicken and dressing, and so what I did, I made extra just for her. Here I'm spreading around as evenly as I can. And now I'm adding my chicken. Y'all remember when they used to put that chicken on top of their chicken and dressing? Now this is really, really back in the day, y'all. And I always wanted me a piece of that chicken that was on top because it had that crispy taste to it. This would be a great dish just in time for Father's Day or any day. This is my favorite dish. This is the second pan that I have that I'm going to save and refrigerate for the next day. Now I'm going to place this in a 375-degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour because I love my edges to be crispy. And then I'm going to be back with the final result. Okay, y'all, our chicken and dressing is all ready, and now we're going to fix our plate. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell so y'all can get our new and upcoming videos. And to all my new viewers and subscribers, you are welcome, welcome, welcome to our channel. Okay, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy this recipe. Like always, I'm going to say, y'all have a blessed day, and bye-bye for now. Love y'all, stay safe, and be blessed.
We are at home cooking with Miss Brenda D. So welcome from Miss Brenda D and our family.
That's a hit!